Nowadays, in the 22nd until 23rd century, a survey on ANAMHS argued that 1 of 3 Indonesian teenagers have mental health problems, and only 2.6% of teenagers with mental health problems have consulted with mental health facilities or counseling to help them solve their emotional problems. Mental health facilities or counseling help them to solve their emotional and behavioral problems in the past 12 months. One of the mental health problems that faced by teenagers, especially teenagers who are in education, is a burnout problem.
According to the original definition of burnout, Saufli et al. Defined academic burnout as a three-dimensional syndrome characterized by feelings of exhaustion due to learning demands, cynicism, and reduced professional efficacy that relate to academic requirements. Essentially, burnout in the study context can be defined as a syndrome of emotional exhaustion that is an outcome of high perceived study demands, the development of a cynical and detached attitude towards one's studies, and feelings of inadequacy as a higher education student. In fact, there are many cases of mental health in Indonesian teenagers, but until now we have not seen an application that is easily accessible in Indonesian to identify the mental health.
So, we present the Indonesian Burnout Test as a platform that to assist the initial screening of academic burnout problems. Indonesian Burnout Test is the first student mental health screening web application in Indonesia. This web application is expected to be a pioneer of early screening applications for mental disorders that are easily accessible to the Indonesian people, especially teenagers. To accelerate early detection of psychological problems and take action before they get worse, the platform provides the following services. 1. Self-assessment of the level of the burnout phase.
2. Self-assessment of levels of burnout, cynicism, and professional efficacy.
Number 3. Information on human or professional resources that can be assessed when experiencing certain level of burnout. The platform is a questionnaire with a total of 15 questions with 3 steps. First, the exhaustion test stage. Second, the cynicism test. And third, the professional efficacy measurement test stage. The questions are adapted from the theory presented by Saufli et al. At 2002 in his skill entitled Maslach Burnout Inventory Student Survey or MBISS. The MBISS is a developmental skill of the Maslach Burnout Inventory that is specialized in the academic context. Wikramasinghe et al. At 2018 says the MBISS was the first literature measure specifically to assess academic burnout. Since then, the MBISS has been called the most widely used research instrument to assess burnout in different students' population around the world.
After we do the test, we will know the percentage of our burnout problem and how to overcome it with the suggestions that have been made in website if the percentage is low. Or, if the percentage it is more serious, there will be a button to contact an expert psychologist. Therefore, the Indonesian Burnout Test is present with an assessment in Bahasa Indonesia, so that students can know the scale of burnout that is being experienced, how to overcome it, and when to see a psychologist.
This application is very easy to reach because it retrieves in Bahasa Indonesia, and the website is easily accessible. Due to the unavailability of easily accessible initial screening in Indonesian, burnout that is not detected immediately can correlate with high rates of depression and anxiety in university students.
In the future, we hope that we can collaborate with other app makers and that our apps can be widely used and promoted by other universities as an early attempt to tackle mental health issues in Indonesia. As we know, the earlier we can detect problems within ourselves, the greater chance of returning to health with the right treatment.